Okay, we are live at the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast Show, week number 12 edition. We have the three-time Trash Mouth Fantasy Football champ from the West Division, the Bengali Bombers.
Good to be on, Dave. I think it's a little bit too late in the season, but always good to be in the lounge with a drink at my face.
That's right, Bombers. It's been a frustrating season for you, well documented, but you exploded for 74 points, sitting in MetLife Stadium with your son. You must have been going crazy, smiling with those two defensive touchdowns from your Carolina D and special teams.
That was awesome. It was within a span of 2 minutes and 30 seconds of game time, I think, and it was just amazing to see Luke Kuechly all over the place. Had to stick with the Carolina defense, but, they haven't had the mentality of, go and hit the end. But they were ranked number one defense for throughout the year, pretty much, and they've been, top three for a while now. So, was expecting more in terms of scoring, but, we'll take 12 points last Sunday. It was awesome.
There you go. You probably would have loved to have Robbie Anderson in the mix, but I'm sure you'll have him started this week, which you do. All right, you also had some big points from Rivers, from Russell Wilson. The last 2 weeks, your team has stepped up. You have won 2 in a row. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's having the right players at the right time, and they're both fighting for their lives in terms of their teams making the playoffs, and the obvious disappointment has been Jameis Winston. I drafted him pretty high, and he just hasn't delivered, and I don't know if it's a maturity or what, but players like that are not going to be on the Bombers going forward, and I think Phillip Rivers is a gamer, so is Russell Wilson, as we see week to week. Their teams and their supporting cast are not that great, but they deliver all the time. So we need more players like that on the Bombers.
All right, the Bombers making his adjustments. All right, Bombers, you're 4-8. You're not going to make the playoffs, but you have a chance to spoil somebody's division title hopes in this division. He's kind of taking over this division the last few years. Not in 2015, though, when you won it all. What do you got to do to spoil Grim Reaper's Western Division playoff division title hopes this week?
Well, the Grim Reapers are born for Halloween, and Halloween ends on October 31st. We're in December football. This is where it gets real. It's going to be a beatdown this week. I am not going to let him win division on my watch. So we'll make it happen. The other side has to do its part in terms of Matt trying to get ahead of whoever else wants to take the division, but I am going to play that spoiler role for sure.
All right, there you go. Playoff spoiler, Bengali Bombers. He's probably going to make a move this week, too, to improve his team, to see if he can use that move to help him win. All right, Bengali Bombers. We have a true or false question, a couple of them, from Adrian. He's called in before. He's a big fan of the podcast show. He's got a couple of true and false questions. True or false, from the Bengali Bombers' perspective, who do you feel is going to win it all?
That's not a true or false question. If it's going to be true or false, you got to tell me, Adrian, a name of a team, and then is it true or false?
All right, here we go. I'm sorry. We're sorry. Adrian's got to get his act together. All right, here we go. True or false, will Grim Reapers win the title?
False.
Will G-Men win the title?
Just because, wait, let me answer the first question. You calm down. Just because the Grim Reaper is always talking trash, and that's going to come back to bite him. So the answer is false. He's not going to win.
All right, will G-Men, true or false, win the title?
False. And the only reason why I say false is because I think G-Man's got some healthy competition from Whoopee Inc. I think Whoopee Inc. is going to be the ultimate champion.
Okay, I had to throw the six shooters in there too. Will six shooters win the title? True or false?
No, false. We're not. Move on.
All right. As you know, if you want to be on this show and trash talk, as our logo is named after that, you have to score the most points for the week. The Bombers certainly did that, scoring 74 points. Bombers, it's your parting shot for the rest of the league, or for anybody listening out there in fantasy football world. What do the Bombers have to say for the last 2 weeks of the season?
Well, we're not going to go quietly, that's first. Second is, there's going to be some noise, and we're going to disappoint some teams and GMs. We're not going to tank like the 49ers or like the Jets. We're going to keep fighting, even though we have no chance of making the playoffs. We're going to keep going. We're not folding the tent like the Jets, where they bench Eli Manning, God knows why. The Bombers are going to be irrelevant for the next 2 weeks. And then, more importantly, very disappointing season, according to Bomber standards, as we all know, and look to come back strong next year.
Okay, there you have it from the Bengali Bombers Week 12 edition of the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast Show. Bengali Bombers, we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon, potentially in New York City for round 1 of the playoffs. And whoever makes it in should be a crazy, exciting time as the playoffs start off.
You got it, Dave. Thanks so much, and see you guys soon.